Hello, Reef here. Welcome to Let's Play Ape Escape Part 4. So now we're still in that Oceania now. We're gonna go and see the coral reef. It's something I've kind of always wanted to do all my life, and I guess now we finally got an opportunity to see the coral cave, which is pretty much where the coral reef is. I'm going under an underwater adventure through land and water, and we're just gonna see some pretty unique prehistoric sharks. And maybe we might even see some monkeys, too. I wonder what prehistoric monkeys would have been like, and if these monkeys ever came across their prehistoric counterparts. Is it sharking? It's like one of those hammerhead sharks or something. I don't know much about sharks, but they can really do a lot of damage against you, which is different from sharks in real life, because sharks in real life don't actually attack you that much. That's why shark fin soup is very cruel. So, of course, in every part we're going to use the hula hoop, the super hoop, to run up there and run up the slope and run up and jump up here. And as you see, we got 2 free monkeys, which one of them's just admiring the flower, so we went and caught him, and now the other one jumped in the water over there so we could go and catch him. But there's 2 easy catches right there. It's like the monkeys want us to catch him or something like that. Not even trying. It's almost like Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron. I swear every time I play Star Wars Battlefront Renegade Squadron, I pretty much always win by large margins. Even when I play on the hard mode, the hard difficulty setting, elite mode is what it's called, I still always win by extreme margins. So it's like the AI doesn't even try, and I get that same vibe when I play Star Wars Battlefront 2, the classic 2005 Star Wars Battlefront 2. I get the same vibe. Even on the hard elite mode, I still win easy. And I find that's true of this game too, and same with Jumping Flash. It's either these games are really easy, or I'm just too good at them. I'm just a master at them. I do consider myself to be a masterful gamer. If you don't believe me, just watch my videos, watch my gaming videos, and you will see that, yeah, I am quite the masterful gamer, or so I think. To an extent, maybe not, maybe I admit, but at least I'm a gamer to a point where I still have a life, I still have friends, I still do things with people. Some people don't have lives at all, and that's why all they do is just sit there and play games all day, every day. I wonder how they live. I wonder how they go to the bathroom. I mean, sure, they probably have, like, bottles around them to urinate. I know the World of Warcraft gamers do stuff like that. I've never been into World of Warcraft, and I'm glad I never was. I've been investing the same amount of energy and effort that a lot of World of Warcraft fans put into World of Warcraft, so I could play this game and record it. And also I could, and also putting to the editing process as well too, as I edit the game or edit the videos and stuff like that too. I'm also pretty good at video editing. I aspire to get a job as being a video editor. IJ Games made me their video game editor, their video editor for to edit their live streams of games and stuff like that. I still have some live stream stuff like that. I'm sorry that I haven't really been doing much of that lately. I've been busy with some of this stuff too. I've been long anticipating this. My brain still feels very fried from 15 consecutive vigorous months of school, but pretty soon I will get into that. I will eventually edit the videos. Apparently a lot of people edit videos to their phones these days. I never really used the video editing software on my phone. My phone can't really hold very much space at all. It's an old ZTE phone from 2015, but if I bought a new phone, it probably would have a lot more storage space on it. But I never had a reason to get a new phone, and phones are kind of expensive. Not to a point where I can't afford one, but they are quite expensive. I bet I could play on a new phone. I bet I could play this Ape Escape game on a new phone, maybe. I was considering doing that. It seemed like I could get PS1 emulators, or just emulators in general, run on my phone, so I could play them when I'm out and about. I remember Francis was really against the idea of phones being used as game systems. He's like, a phone is for calling people and texting people. It's not for playing games. It's like my butthole. It's just for taking a crap. It's not for gaming. You don't play games in your butthole or stuff like that. So Natalie's still on Discord all this time. Again, probably texting or typing out more useless crap or writing about stuff that no one really cares about. And so now that that's done, we're actually going to go and actually do a big analysis of a creature, another prehistoric creature. We're actually going to go inside of his body, and we're going to find all of his enzymes and his insides and stuff that build him up. And because apparently a lot of monkeys ended up in there. I wonder why. I wonder if this thing ate the monkeys, and maybe the monkeys are now in his body or something like that. It's a pretty weird body. It's not really something you'd expect from the body of a prehistoric creature. But what do I know about prehistoric creatures? I bet there's all kinds of freaky prehistoric creatures that were never discovered, and that they were gone and lost to the sands of time. Maybe they're even aliens or something like that. Who knows, maybe aliens came to visit them back in prehistoric times or something like that. There was an episode of my Odyssey of Oddity series that was kind of like that, where it shows how the first humans made it to Earth way long time ago. It's all thanks to the people of Odyssey of Oddities. They're the Annie and Jake characters, the ones that started the whole thing. It's a series that I write about. I put the episodes on DeviantArt. Well, it's just, so far it exists only as text-only documentations of what happens in each episode. But it's mostly from a writing perspective. It's still, just to write out what happens in the show. And I draw stuff out, too, for the show as well, too. I draw a lot for the show, too, and things like that. I consider, too, one of my greatest shows. It's in my top 3 greatest, along with Jason and Mason and Ivan's War. I created that show back in 2016, or comic, or whatever it will be, in 2016, and 6 years later, it's still going strong. People are quite impressed. People in the CI Squared server are really impressed that I hold on to stuff for very long. And right now, CI Squared is asking for people to donate money to them through Patreon. So I recommend, if you're going on Patreon and checking out CI Squared and give them a good donation. We're aspiring animators. They're trying to take a stand against the evils of the corporate animation world. We're the anti-Nickelodeon, the anti-Cartoon Network, the anti-Disney. We're going against all those corporate companies so we can make the future of animation a nice, better place for future generations to come and thrive and draw their own stuff and count their own stuff. So our world will be a lot freer than the evil corporate giants in the future. So, and it's very cheap. We're not asking for a lot. We're only asking for like $5. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it's a pretty cheap price. If you spare a little change, you could help fund CI Squared. I'm not expected to do so because I'm kind of tight with money right now, and also, too, more importantly, because I'm one of the people that be supported by this. I'm one of the creators. I'm one of the creators, CI Squared creators. I created Jason and Mason, Odyssey of Oddities, and Ivan's War. I also help and support other series too. Like, I've been working with Plantzion123, the creator of Pink Wonder. I've been helping her come up with ideas for her Pink Wonder show, which is a pretty good show. I've also been helping my greatest fan, Supotown70, come up with storylines for Supremo Life, his prized possession series, Supremo Life. I've also been teaming up with another aspiring creator, IJ Games. They have a series called IJ Games, the North Carolinian Vigilante. It's a series that closely ties in with my series, with Jason and Mason and stuff like that. And it's TVMA rated. Most of my stuff is TV PG rated, but this show's TVMA rated. It's going to be dark and violent like Daredevil, like a Daredevil show that's now on Disney Plus, apparently. I don't know, I haven't had a Disney Plus account in over a year. Mickey Mouse will probably be taking more money from me pretty soon as I get another Disney Plus subscription. So these things look like they came out of the PlayStation developers demo disc from 1995, and they're coming to attack us out in this guy's body, in this Dexter. I guess this guy's named Dexter, because it's called Dexter's Island. So I guess this thing is called Dexter. So we slide down that slide that's clearly not man-made, and then we keep swimming around. I don't know what that's supposed to be, the liquid. It's something he drank, it's something he ate, I don't know. And so we're just walking through here. I don't think there's any monkeys in this specific section. These walls, I wonder if these could be made out of. And there's that spiky thing, that big spiky ball. Not really ball, but it's like some sort of spiky totem pole kind of thing. It's just hanging from there. We just have to hit it a bunch of times. And it's going to reveal that elevator behind him. Yeah, he has elevators in Dexter. Dexter must have been some sort of super species from some other universe or some other dimension. Or something that maybe was too good to exist on this Earth, so it got vanquished of it. Like we were too good for him or something like that. Just gonna wait for the elevator to come down. Wada. Ah, there it is. So it's going right up to the top. I think there's some more monkeys up here. We're going to see, this is the first time, one of the first known times in the game, we actually see monkeys that wear white pants, and they're overactive monkeys. They have a great sense of perspective and great senses of, I don't know, they can really tell where you are, as well as they have several other senses or something that you don't know about, or that are inconceivable to us. We can knock them down easy by using the sling shooter. That's kind of what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to use the sling shooter. You shoot them down. They throw bananas at us. You might notice the monkeys when you're running after them. They throw bananas at you. I just noticed the bananas in this game are sprites. It's 1999. They still use sprites in this game. Not that I complain. There's nothing wrong with using sprites in video games. Modern video games should take reference from that, or take notes from that. There's nothing wrong with using sprites in video games. So it's one of those monkeys down. There's another monkey we still have yet to get down to. These monkeys stay stunned for quite some time, so it makes it easy for us to catch them. And look, some of those door things that are activated by us capturing some more monkeys. So let's go over to this door thing here. I think we're supposed to. You can use this hula hoop thing, the super hoop here, to press down on that thing and zip to the other side. And look at that, more monkeys. And there's a lot of monkeys in here in that rolling ball, the half pipe, and I wish I could have, I know there were more monkeys in that section. I wish I could have kept me here longer so I could have captured more monkeys, but that's just how the game is. The game doesn't want you to capture too many monkeys the first time around. The game's forcing you to come back and go on another grand adventure where you have to go and find whatever monkey survived your raft. So, yeah. Yeah, of course we did great. We always do great, Natalie. You always sound like that. I think we're done with the Oceania world now, so now we're going to the next world of the game. We're going to the Ice Age. Yeah, one of the only characters I was told I was really good at imitating was Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. I'm Sid the Sloth. You were cowardice. Pull my finger.
In this next area, the planet is covered with ice, and in some areas with strong winds, the temperatures will drop.
No crap, it's covered with ice. It's the Ice Age.
Adapted well to the new surroundings.
Below freezing. Ooh, like we never seen that before.
So you can quickly move on.
Of course, like we haven't done that before, right? He's just giving us, Dr. Phil is just giving us more useless information. But again, Dr. Phil's show is filled with useless information, so that I'm actually not surprised. Dr. Phil. I don't even think that guy's really a doctor. He's probably just full of crap. He's just completely full of crap. You know something funny? I saw a really funny graphical glitch with this level a long time ago. Many years ago, I tried playing this game with my slim PS1, and the graphics in this level were like broken or corrupted. It looked like circuit boards or stuff like that. And then I had to reset the game several times, and eventually the game did play, but it played in Japanese. And so there's one of the monkeys. Some of the monkeys were snowsuits, but we're still wearing our short sleeve shirts and shorts and short sleeve t-shirts. And we're out here in the ice and out in the Ice Age. We're gonna come across woolly mammoths and all sorts of prehistoric creatures. We're gonna come across some prehistoric bear in a future level. But of course, what would an Ape Escape level be without a Spectre coin? And as you can see, we just captured Spectre coin. This monkey's actually one of the easier monkeys to capture. It's one of the red pants monkeys, which are really not the one that we're about capturing now, but the one on top of the woolly mammoth. It's actually much easier to capture than it looks. It all involves positioning our, slingback shooter, the miracle weapon we have. It's actually a pretty good weapon right now, the slingback shooter. And see, he's going to be shooting those sprite bullets that us actually look like real bullets to what the original PlayStation handle as bullets. Just stand back here, we're going to shoot him. There, we got him. We pretty much sniped him out of there using like a sniper rifle or something. That's all it does. It's kind of like work as a sniper rifle. Anyways, this thing you bought, a shot shooter, kind of was like the first sniper rifle or the precursor to the sniper rifle, if that makes any sense. And so we're gonna have to use our super hula hoop right here because we have to run against the wind. There's gonna be a lot of wind coming this way. And look, there's a thing we can use to fill our health. Get some free health. You can see here some cookies. Cookies are really good. Pretty much every game in the Ape Escape franchise has cookies as your health. It's like a staple in the series, something that this game is introduced and was continued throughout the sequels. So we're going to be doing some platforming here some more. We have to jump on this spinning thing, which is clearly, made by monkeys again. I don't think man existed yet in the Ice Age. And there's another monkey there. You can see that there seems to be a lot of those light blue monkeys around this level. A lot of them they probably figured out they're not as useful in other levels of the game. So let's send them here where they could be, useless. The Ice Age was like a useless period in our history. It just gave us nothing but ice, which probably eventually melted when the Ice Age ended. I said before, I wonder if there'll be another Ice Age in our timeline. I bet that might make a good story in some of my works or something like that. I think I'm getting an idea for stuff. I conceive new ideas for content all the time. I think I'm just conceiving some right now as I'm doing this commentary. So yeah, we pretty much cleared out the Ice Age of everything, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. This is Ray Phoenix signing out.